this, like, I guess you can call it old church thing. It looks pretty nice.
Old church thing.
Yeah, I don't really know, like, I don't really know what we're gonna, well, it's kind of like an SBSC club, isn't it? But, you know, I've got an idea, actually, while we're on the subject of SBSC and things like that. I just got a little something, actually, that's gonna be a bit annoying. Shouldn't be that annoying, though, that... So how many? 1, 2, 3.
Hold on a minute.
There we go. So if we do something like this, then we should be pretty cool. Hi, welcome to the welcome to the stream, buddy. How you doing? How you doing?
That's the wrong side.
You had a good day. I've definitely had a bit of a stressful day, but I'm in a good mood, like. Just you know, work's been a bit stressful, but nothing too like deadly serious.
Oh, that's real.
Yeah, so we're actually doing a MC Noble Arena build stage. So if you don't know, besides like doing gaming on like this channel, I have another channel where I make rap songs and rap videos, MC videos, music stuff. Basically, like I basically spit bars to like dance music. Is a way to kind of like say it, or you know, I basically spit bars to dance music and hardcore music, and that's over on another channel. But we do this thing on my gaming channel where we do like a series where we make it look like MC Noble has like gone live to different people's arenas, and people like ask me, people like book me to go to their Minecraft arenas. And we live stream like some little events. They only go on for about an hour. I drop a few MCs and we just make a little cool event out of it for you guys to watch. And it's pretty much the way it goes, if I'm honest with you. But they're quite fun to do, so I'm actually building one, like a little clubbing venue, and it's going pretty well at the moment, but there's still like 1 or 2 things we need to do. So going on the note of that, I've recorded the MC today, and I actually recorded 3 MCs. The first 2 I didn't think went down too well. The first one I got shouted on just after I started, and I kind of like lost where I was going. The second one was okay, but I didn't feel like it was going to turn into something exactly spectacular, so I thought I'd do another one, and then I guess in a way I got the 3rd time lucky, because the 3rd time went pretty well for me, which is unusual because I don't always get a pretty well one, but I kind of felt like the flow was good. It kept going. I didn't really get anything wrong. I didn't really stutter or mix up or forget what I was going to say as such, and I think it was quite a good one. And I also might be making a track with another MC. Now, I got a comment today from this person who we don't really speak that much, but he raps as well, and I've followed his channel for quite a while, and he might not remember me, but I've commented on a few of his videos on my old gaming channel just as I was watching him, and you know, I just basically told him good job, I liked and shared, that type of thing. And I think I did ask him to check me out once, but I don't know if he did. Anyway, he found my channel and he wrote a comment like, I'd say about a week ago. He said, "Cool MC, do I have Facebook?" And then he left a comment today and he said, "Do I have any? Do I like ever write any bars down? You know, if so, let me know. And we could make a track together sometime." So I'm like, yeah, you know what? I can write some bars down and we can make a track together. Quite good, like a kind of like, I guess you could kind of say like a feat, like back to back. Would be like a pretty neat way to call it. So at some point I might be making a track with him, depending on like whatever goes down, like, you know. but I mean that's really cool. Like that'd really like boost up my confidence and boost up like in my career, like to actually not just necessarily diss someone and they diss me back, but you know, to make a track with somebody together, to kind of like MC back to back, but not try and compete with each other, just to both be in the MC. So I think it'll be pretty cool. And also it's Monday, guys. And no one's actually ever said anything yet. Like nobody who I've spoke to, and I'm pretty surprised, because shouldn't everybody be like looking out to see if I get dissed back by Doiler this week? Like he said, I got told he was supposed to do it this week, so so you know, like. You know, I just thought a few people would have like wondered if it was, you know, if you know, with this week being the week, you know, I just wondered if anybody ever thought, you know, or wonder if he's going to actually diss him. But you never know, it might not, like, it could just be all talk. But apparently, not just this person who messaged me, like, because I got message from somebody telling me that he was going to diss me, but then another person also told me as well. So I kind of like more believed when two people told me that that's maybe what he said. Like, I can fully believe that Doiler would have said that he would diss me this week, but I'm not entirely sure whether he actually will, if that makes sense. Like, maybe it was just all talk, and then when it maybe come to the crunch line, he maybe thought, you know what, actually I think I'm going to give it a miss for a bit longer, or he might have got busy in the real world, who knows. And Thule hasn't dissed me back either yet, and Thule said that he had a diss back for me a while back now, going back like 2 weeks. I asked him, he said he had one ready, and I said, you know, when you're going to upload it, that type of thing. And then he was kind of like... and basically, like, you know, in other words, like, you know, he was supposed to have the diss back, but this week's the week the Doiler diss is supposed to happen, where he like comes back at me. I've done him 2 times now. If he doesn't this week, then I'm not going to worry about him anymore. I'm not going to ever diss him again in the future, or I maybe might do like months ahead, like, you know, like maybe in like 3 or 4 months time again, or a year or something like that, when he's maybe got a bit bigger and I've got a bit bigger. But as far as like everything goes, I'm not willing to do him anytime soon if he isn't gonna reply. Like, there's no point when he's just not gonna reply. Like, it's just a waste of time. I'm using a song what I could use on a normal MC, and to be honest with you, like I say, like, it's not exactly hard to diss him, but it's just wasting my time, like, when I'm just not gonna get a response, like, you know. Like, I can think of things to say, and I can like come up with a pretty good diss to diss him, but it's just when he's not replying, it kind of makes it a waste of time, and it just shows how much of a absolute effing pussy he is, because, you know, you know, like, you know, we do this battle thing and get it over with. So, alright, so we've got the balcony in, and we've got a nice stairway going up there. I quite like it. What have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, so if we add 2 more stairs into this, so if we like literally add 2 more rows of stairs, that'll actually make the whole entire thing, like the staircase will be even, the staircase will be in the middle. If we sort this little bit out, which shouldn't be too bad, because it's only really meant to be like a little viewing place. Like, for example, if you want to, like, I don't know, if you want to, like, maybe you know, like just, you know, you've been dancing a bit and you want to just sit down with like a group of people and just have a general chit chat, then that's basically really what it's for. We have one at the place where I go clubbing. It's not upstairs, but it's kind of like you go into another room and there's just some fancy seats, you know, and if it's getting a bit packed on the dance floor, then you can just go ahead and sit there. But I always stay on the dance floor, me, because I always go like when the events start, which is like 9 or 10, so it's usually like quite dead then, like, you know, and then as the time goes on, like as the night gets a bit bigger, and it gets like to about midnight, you can see that the place starts to fill up, more people start to come in, but then you've already got a spot to put your drink, and you've already got a spot on the dance floor, and you can sometimes get pretty close to the DJs as well, which is quite good. So, but you know, but you usually have a place where you can just sit down, and it doesn't really matter like if you you know, doesn't really matter like about having to stand or anything like that if you don't want to. And I think it's a pretty cool idea. It's definitely a genius idea. So we'll go ahead and we'll make a little sofa. So we'll get some. I think they call it snow. I think we'll use a little bit of snow, and then we'll just put some. We'll just use a little bit of you know, like tables and chairs. Yeah, that looks pretty nice in that sense. And then we can just go ahead and get some olive oil like that. Is that going to be too far, or are we going to do it here?
It's weird how I've got 2 games.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go, like that, look. And then we can just put like a couple of seats there, if you want to just sit there, but, you know. And then same at this side.
I've got 2 games for the price of 1. What? Oh, sweet. No, the PS3 games. That's good, those.
No, that's... Oh. There we go.
And the bulb's about to blow. Turn! Leave it alone, Ali, please.
There we go, like that. And there we have it. That's 2 little nice upstairs seating areas, and we'll do a little like... We'll do a little like...
Right, send it to bed, please, mummy.
And then we can just do a little something like that, look. Again, you know. You get my gist of how it's working though, like, you know, it's like pretty cool idea, like that. And then you can just do that again. And then, you know, put like another table in here, hopefully. That can go there. And then there you have it. I think that looks pretty sweet if you ask me, but we'll definitely do another table here though, like we're nowhere near done yet. Well, we're close, but you know, we can definitely like, we can certainly fit a few more, or at least maybe not put one here, but we can definitely fit another table there, and I think that's really all we're going to be able to fit up here, but definitely looks very nice.
So it's 2 games in 1 then, Kel.
I'd definitely say, you know, light it up a bit more, just round the seats, so like that, like that, like that, like that. There we go.
Batman Kelly.
Looks pretty nice. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like that. And then we'll just put a couple of like little lights, light in the.
Oswald got smack it mouth then.
You know, put a couple of lights in the corners. Again, you know, just genuinely lighting up the place and making it look a little bit more, you know, a bit more nicer. And then we'll bring a little edge of this round. Oh, I've had a Facebook notification. What is it? Oh, I've been made like just a photo. Yeah. Alright, oh yeah, that's one of them chicks from the Andy Whitby event. But she weren't at the last one, and neither was the other one. Like, because it said on the event page that they were going, so like I presumed that I'd meet them there, and I said to them, you know, I'm going, but I never saw them there, so I don't know what happened to them.
Fuck's sake.
If I'm honest with you. There we go, so we'll put that behind there. It's all just helping with the lighting as well, you know. And then we can do a little something like that. Oh. No. I hate it when you do that and you keep breaking the wrong block. There we go. I am going to end this stream here soon though, guys, as I am going to be watching a programme. Then I think I'm going to try and do a bit of Park Drive, because Park Drive's getting good at the moment, as you guys probably are aware from the last episode if you watched it. The tragic event with Shirley at the end, and I've got this like really cool idea of what I kind of want to do with the editing for some of like the next episodes, so I'm kind of like itching to get a few scenes recorded so I can like start placing this editing together, but obviously I'll need some of the crew who work on the Park Drive series, and they're doing something at the minute, so I'm gonna wait till like my programme's finished and, you know, obviously do a little stream as well. But I'm itching to get this like these first scenes recorded. Plus they're going to be very what I can say is very distressful. They're going to be very stressful scenes, if that makes sense, because we've got to make sure that we get it right. And you know, I want to like make sure that we do get it right, and that we don't end up doing something as such as actually getting it wrong, because, you know, there's like I want to make sure that we're not just trying to take the mick out of a tragic accident happening to an old lady. You know, I want to kind of make out that we're just trying to make it look realistic, and that we want to get the scenes right, and then people can relate to, like, you know, if they've gone through the same thing. So, you know, should be pretty interesting.
What's that fucking mic?
There we go. This can go here. Here, 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 and here. Lol. Yeah, we're definitely lighting the place up a bit more, but there still is shadows. Like, we still are getting a cast of shadows, and it's really annoying me. Like, there's all these like little dark places, and it's really starting to do my head in. If you ask me.
You little fucking party bastard, I'll have you know.
Leave. Ali, leave it.
So that just lights up in there a bit. No,
Yeah,
I think we're getting pretty good. Like, as you can tell, like around here, there is kind of like a few casted shadows, like up on the ceiling and that type of thing. But we are doing too bad for lighting up wise. Like, we are starting to get it quite a bit lighter now. We are doing a pretty decent job there. You know, just kind of getting rid of these, like, does this light go oh, that's sick, it doesn't go like completely outside. So that, like, that really helps, the fact that it doesn't do that, because then you can put things like such as lighting and you can, like, you can help with, like, where it's being cast in shadows. Oh wow, pretty chuffed with that. Like, yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with that. Sick. That's good. So we'll go to here next.
Anybody
Here we
play
go.
Batman
You ready
on
for this?
PS3? Oh, by the way. No.
No.
No, I mean, nobody played the Arkham City or the Arkham Knights one or anything on PS3. Well,
I think
on PS4 now, both
you're
of them.
Stevie Blood.
Yeah, I'm playing them now.
Yo, and is Steve there?
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
everyone.
you Ash.
I think everyone's muted me. Because I can't hear. The only person I can hear is you. Again. Mate, I'm getting really I've not heard Camo once since coming on again. It's really starting to piss me off.
Cameron's not here.
I've not heard him since I've come on. Yeah, and I've only heard Stampy a cut. Mate, they all mute me. I'm getting really peed off.
Ah, the reason why you muted is because you were both streaming at the same time and they didn't want you in the background.
Who, Camo?
That's what it's just yeah, Cameron, that's what
Oh, well, what about Stampy and Steve?
I'm here.
Oh, I can hear you now, but I swear, like,
I ain't really been talking, have I?
oh, I
I've
don't
been
know.
doing this.
I don't know. I thought you must have,
Talking.
because I can't
Oh,
hear.
no, I've been
Is
talking.
Stampy there then?
Nope. He's
Oh.
doing his homework.
Oh right. Oh, it's only Camo then. Sorry about that. I thought,
Right, so
like,
what's going on?
you know.
More seats. More seats,
But
yeah.
no, I've never heard Camo, but oh well.
He said he'll unmute you once he's finished streaming.
Oh, okay. It's fine, like, it's just because I never heard him, so I thought I must have done. I thought I must have done something. If that makes sense. But I guess.
Yeah, man, yeah.
I guess not. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave the live stream here, guys, because gonna get ready to watch a program, and I want to work on some Park Drive a bit later, because like I say, I've got some really good ideas for the editing on the next scene. Like, the beginning bit isn't going to be your normal Park Drive. Like, you're obviously going to get the intro, but the episode's going to start a little bit different to how a usual episode would start, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it works in the editing, because I've got like this really like interestingly cool plan, and obviously like it'd just be so sick, like if it works. Like, but if it doesn't work, then I'm gonna be pretty gutted, because I want to do something what they do on real TV, when something tragic happens in a soap or something, and I've got this like really cool idea for what I can do at the beginning. and basically, well, I may as well tell you it. Like, it's not like big, but basically, when something tragic happens in like a soap, they all, on like the next episode or right at the end, they always sort of like film like what's ever happened. Like if it's a car crash, they always film the car crash for a bit with like no talking. Same if like somebody's fallen in a river or like something bad's happened, they always like film like the wreck or whatever, and then they always play a bit of sad music over it, and that's basically what I want to do. But anyway, we'll see you in the next stream, guys, because I need a poo.